Hi, welcome to 4 Minutes of Film with me, Rhianna. 3 films this week: A Royal Night Out with an interview from lead Sarah Gadon, Mad Max Fury Road, and Pitch Perfect 2. So let's start with Mad Max. In an apocalyptic future, Max is captured by and then escapes a massive group of savages, but because he's with a rebel and a group of women called breeders, guess what their job is? He's hunted down.
Get back in the hold. Keep the hatch open. I need you here. You may have to drive the rig.
The film is basically a 2-hour car chase, but that doesn't make it any less awesome. Despite the title, it's all about Charlize Theron's character, the rebel, and how badass she is, despite only having one arm.
It's all here! 3,000 gallons of gasoline, just like you asked. I'm gonna unhitch the pod.
Tom Hardy looks the part, but his dialogue is very thin on the ground. He's had to perfect the grunt, and I was a bit disappointed we didn't see more of his backstory. The punk rock music, sometimes played by characters on screen, is the perfect soundtrack to get you amped up. So 4 stars for Mad Max Fury Road. Next up, it's A Royal Night Out. Princesses Margaret and Elizabeth are let out for one night only to mix with the general public, VE Day. Now, Margaret wants to see and do everything, while Elizabeth has to enlist the help of a young soldier to help her keep track of her wayward sister.
Will you please take me to Trafalgar Square?
No,
Why not?
because we're already here. Come on.
It starts off quite fun and light, with the princesses getting into scrapes with hilariously posh accents, a little bit over the top. And when I spoke to lead Sarah Gadon, I asked her if she ever thought the now Queen might see this.
There was a moment when we were shooting outside of Buckingham Palace, and I thought, I looked up at the palace and I thought, I wonder if she'll see this movie, and I really hope she likes it. Yeah. But it's a historical fiction. The events are sensationalized, and while they did go out on VE night, none of those things happened. She didn't lose Margaret. She didn't meet Jack's character.
She didn't go into a knocking shop.
Exactly. So, but at the same time, I think the emotion and the feeling of that era is really honest. So I hope she has a laugh.
After the parties and the celebrations, it's essentially just one girl following her sister around London, which you can tell is a film set. The soldier, Jack, is very sweet and handsome, but a little bit two-dimensional. So although I like the idea, the repetitiveness rendered it a little bit dull. So 3 stars for A Royal Night Out. And finally, it's Pitch Perfect 2. The a cappella group, the Bard and Bellas from the first film, have messed up big time, so to redeem themselves, their focus is on winning the World Championships, which means beating their rivals, Das Sound Machine.
Bard and Bellas, you came here to see us? Is it because you are, what do the American kids say, jelly?
We are so not jelly.
We should really thank you for making this tour a reality. With your bumbling ineptitude. We should send them something. Fruit basket?
Yum yum.
Or would you prefer mini muffins?
Okay, we didn't come here to start something with you guys. We just wanted to check you out before the Worlds, where we're gonna kick your ass. That's right.
Because I love the first one so much, there was a lot of expectation for this one to be just as amazing, and it's not. It's almost too slick. The jokes don't feel as improvised. But the music is still awesome. It's great to sing along to. There's not another riff off, but there is something similar. New Bella, played by Hayley Steinfeld, is quite annoying, but I can't get her song Flashlight out of my head. So the getting there might not be quite as good, but they still put on a fantastic finale. So 4 stars for Pitch Perfect 2. Next week, I'll be reviewing Tomorrowland and the Moomins' new film. So click here to subscribe and catch that then.